Let's begin by finding a comfortable position cross-legged on your yoga mat or the floor. Begin to ground your sit bones in. Allow the knees to be heavy and bring your hands to your knees. As you breathe in, find length in your spine. And as you exhale, scan your body for any tension that can be released. Begin to connect with your breath, letting go of the day so far and anything that you have to do after this class. If you haven't already, you can close your eyes and begin to tune in to your internal landscape. Begin to breathe in through your nose, filling up your belly and your chest, and slowly out through your nose, releasing any tension. You can take shoulder rolls, bringing your shoulders up to your ears, around and back. And if it feels good, you can squeeze your shoulders up to your ears and then just drop them down, letting go all of your worries. Go ahead and bring your hands into Gyan Mudra for divine wisdom. As we flow through this class, move with your breath. And if you would like to make any changes to any of the poses, please do so. This is your class. This is your body. Continue lengthening the breath. And take the next few moments to just breathe. Slowly release your right ear down to your right shoulder, finding length on the left side of your neck. Find any micro movements that feel good here. You can take your right hand just above your breast, below your collarbone, slightly press in and pull down. You'll feel a great stretch on the front side of the body, into the neck and face. Find what feels good and breathe. Slowly drop your chin and roll your left ear to your left shoulder, and doing the same thing on that side. Bring your left hand across your body, under your collarbone, pushing in and feeling tension release. Find micro movements in the chin. Slowly roll your head back to center. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open your chest. Bring your chin a little bit higher. Inhale, bring your arms up. Grab onto your right wrist and lean over to the left. Grounding your right hip into the ground. Grab your left wrist, lean to the right, grounding your left hip into the ground. Exhale, bring your hands back down. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest like you're pulling energy in through your hands. Move with your breath. So as you exhale, you cactus your arms. As you inhale, find length in the spine. Bring your right arm across your body for a stretch. Inhale, open up. Exhale, switch arms. Do this at your own pace, what feels good in your own body. Plant your left hand down beside you and reach over your head to the right, and then switch sides, moving with your breath. Keeping your hips grounded into the earth, finding some fluid movement. Then go ahead and plant your hands behind you, fingertips facing towards your tailbone. Ground into your heels and lift your hips to the sky for reverse tabletop. You can rock back and forth here, stretching into the wrist. Slowly come back down and windshield wiper the knees side to side, releasing the low back, massaging the butt. Go ahead and come to a straddle position, taking your legs out wide. Find length in your spine, ground your sit bones down. And on this forward fold, we're not going to take it too far, we're just warming up. Slowly tilt forward, keeping your chin down, finding length in the back of your neck, and breathe. Angle to the right leg and fold over. It doesn't matter how far you fold. If you can reach your toes, you can go ahead and massage them now. Massage your feet. Give yourself some love. Continuing, breathing slowly in through your nose, out through your nose. Walk your hands over to the other side. Forward fold and massage your left foot. Keep your right hip grounded into the earth. Should feel a really juicy stretch through the whole side body. Crisscross your hands to the front of the mat. You can prop your chin or your head up on your hands, or if you have yoga blocks. And just enjoy this juicy stretch. Try keeping your toes flexed up towards the sky. Go ahead and plant your hands on the floor and slowly walk them back so you're sitting upright. Inhale, bring your arms forward, and we'll take a twist. Plant your left hand on your right outer thigh. Plant your right hand behind you. You can tripod your fingers. Keep length in the spine here. Inhale back to center. Bring your right arm to the outside of your left thigh. Plant your left hand behind you. And keep length in your spine. You can look behind you, you can look forward, you can look to the side, whatever feels good for you today. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, plant your hands behind you, keep your legs wide, and press your hips to the sky, opening your heart. Come back down, bring your legs together, push into the heels, and put your hips to the sky. Slowly come down into boat pose, keeping the length in your spine. If you want to lift your hands, go for it. And then we'll slowly tap our toes to the earth a few times, maintaining your breath, engaging your core. Go ahead and cross your legs, come forward into tabletop position. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Find any movement that feels good. You can make circles, big rolls, figure eights. Listen to your body. Allow it to move the way that it wants. Switch directions if you've ever been going one way. Now we'll do some traditional cat-cow poses. When you're in cow, make sure you pull your knees towards your hands towards your knees, and your chest forward. Lengthen your right leg behind you. Rock back and forth, stretching into the back of the leg. And then lift that leg hip level. Keep lengthening your spine, core is engaged. And we'll tap the foot up and down. Try to keep your hips level. Bend into your knee, bring your knee to your nose, round your spine. And then plant your right foot out to the side and open up your right arm to the sky, opening your heart, finding any movements in the shoulders. So opening on the inhale, exhale, round forward, plant the hand, bring your knee back. Extend your left leg behind you, rock back and forth into the back of your leg. Lift the leg hip level, and we'll take our taps on this side. Try to keep your core engaged, your hips level, allowing the movement to come from your back body and the lower body, not this low back. Bring your knee to your nose, plant the leg outside, roll open towards the sky, and feel your shoulder open up. You can move your arm however it feels good, make some circles, and continue to breathe. Plant your hands, push back into down dog. Find some stillness here for just a moment, assessing how you feel today. And when you're ready, walk your dog, but walk your dog really slowly. So bend one leg and take a few breaths. And then bend the other leg and take a few breaths. Pushing into your knuckles, allowing your head to hang heavy. And then slowly walk up to the top of your mat, hands and your feet meet, and we'll find a forward fold. You can clasp opposite elbows and just hang. Notice where the weight is in your feet. Make sure your feet are both facing forward and the heel is directly behind the widest part of the front of your foot. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Extending your spine, pulling your head forward, your tailbone back, halfway lift, forward fold. When you forward fold, go ahead and tuck your chin all the way to your chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, surrender. Bend into your left knee, plant your left hand underneath your face, and open up towards the right. Staying connected to your breath, and then switch sides, planting your right hand underneath your face, opening up to the left. Your shoulders are stacked over each other. Exhale, plant both hands down, bend into your knees, and find a little bounce. Clasp your hands, opposite elbows behind the knees. Allow your neck to be heavy and just bounce. Feel the release in your spine. Bend deeply into your knees, press into your heels, forward fold, straighten the legs. Slowly roll up to standing. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, release, finding mountain pose. Now go ahead and wiggle anything out. You can lift one of your legs and give them a shake. Lift the other leg, give them a shake. Find circles with your hips. Nobody is watching. Do whatever feels good. Just releasing all that energy that's just been stored away that no longer needs to be there. Come back to Tadasana. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands through prayer. Breathe. Slowly bring your right knee to your chest, keeping length in your spine. Your tailbone is still tucked, and we'll find some rotation in the ankle. Then cross the ankle over your standing leg and bend into your knee. Bring your arms into a chair position, and you can find some movement here in your shoulders. And if you'd like to stay there, go ahead. If it feels right, you can forward fold, bending into that standing leg, moving your hips side to side, and just notice what sensations arise. Now bend into that forward leg. It's okay if you stumble. And then stand all the way up. Bring your left leg behind you into Warrior 3. Hands up, prayer, and then step back into high lunge. Find your position. Make sure your knee is directly above your ankle and your back heel is pushing back. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus the arms. It's like you're sucking energy in through the palms of your hand and it's going straight down your back. A few times moving with your breath, and then fold forward into flying warrior. Arms go behind you. Plant your left hand and open up for a twist. Step back into plank. Keep your hips high. Plant your hands and take your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Take any movements that feel right. Slowly walk up to a standing forward fold. Shake your head. Release any tension. Bend into your knees, press into the heels, and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, push your palms together, hands in prayer. Tadasana pose, keeping length in the spine, feeling the weight in your feet. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your right knee to your chest. Rotate your ankle one way and then the other. Press your right ankle over your left thigh. Slowly bend into your left knee. Find your balance. Keep your right toes flexed, and if you'd like to forward fold, go for it. And find those movements on this side. And release your neck. Relax your face. Bend into that standing knee. Push through your heel. Come back up through chair. With a crossed leg, stand all the way up. And very slowly, maintaining your focus, warrior 3. Try to keep your hips level and slowly plant that leg for high lunge. Inhale, your arms come to the sky. Make any adjustments that are needed. And breathe. Cactus the arms, opening the chest. Inhale, find the length. Exhale, cactus the arms again. Lean forward. Plant your right hand down. Open up for your twist. Keep your hips high. And find some rotation in your shoulder before stepping back to plank. Reach your right arm over your head. Lift your hips even higher. Plant your hands. Go forward. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And we'll meet in down dog. Take a few breaths here, checking in with how you might be feeling different already since the beginning of class. Lift your right leg high to the sky. Open your hip if you'd like. Bend your knee. And step your right leg between your hands, coming up to warrior 2. Find your position. Play a little bit here. Lean forward, reverse warrior. And then extended side angle. Press your knee into your elbow into your knee. And find the shoulder rotations again here. Come back up through warrior 2, straighten both legs, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, release, and then walk your hands over to your back leg to find warrior 2 facing the back of your mat. Make sure your front heel is bisecting your back foot right in the middle. Your shoulders are even. Now reach forward, lean back, reverse warrior. Keep that bend in the front knee. Exhale, extended side angle. Your right arm reaches high to the sky. Find shoulder rotations if it feels right. Back through warrior 2, straighten both legs, heel toe your legs in, and squat down for goddess squat. Inhale, straighten your legs, squeeze your butt, find length in your spine. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, press through your heels, find that length, and then step back to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms reach high to the sky, slight back bend. Forward fold, hinging at the hips. Release your head, release the tension. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. Chaturanga, or just meet in down dog. Connect with your breath here. And then slowly lower your knees and hover them just above the mat, engaging the spine. Now release them down into child's pose. You can take a wide-legged child's pose, but I find if I keep my knees hugged together, I find a deeper stretch in my low back. In order to release tension in the shoulders, you can bring your elbows out and your fingertips together. making a diamond with your arms. Breathe. Slowly walk your hands over to the right side, keeping your hips grounded down. You can make a little movement with your upper body, feeling the stretch on the sides of your back. And slowly walk your hands over to the other side, trying not to keep tension in your shoulders or face. And breathe into your low back. Come back through center. Slowly walk your hands back, curl your toes under, and sit on your heels. You can pull your pinky toes out. And if this is too intense, then you can just sit on your heels. You don't have to have your toes tucked under. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up today, for taking care of yourself. Come forward, plant your hands, and tap the top of your feet on the mat, releasing all that tension in the toes. And then come to sit down with your legs extended in front of you. You can windshield wiper the toes from side to side. Shake into the legs. Ground into your sit bones. And give yourself a little massage here. You deserve it. One thing I have noticed is you can't wait for someone else to take care of you. So little things each day to show yourself that you love yourself really means everything. Bend into your right knee, plant your foot on the inside of your left leg, and using your left arm, twist to the right. Planting your right hand behind you on kickstand fingers, keeping that length in your spine. And then switch sides. Using your right arm to pull into your knee into your chest, planting your hand behind you, and keeping that length. It's not about how far you twist. A little goes a long way. Undo your twist, coming back to center, extending both legs, inhaling your arms high, finding that length, and then forward folding. We're going to take a passive forward fold here, so allow the feet to relax. You can bend your knees if you'd like. Allow the head to hang heavy. It doesn't matter how far you go down. This should feel really good, and we'll be here for a few breaths. You can take your upper body just an inch or so, just a very small movement over to the right, and notice how that changes the sensations in your low back and in the back of your legs. If your mind has wandered, just bring it back to the breath and switch sides. We're going to come back to laying all the way down on our back. So extend your legs, slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Bring your feet, bend your knees, bring your feet to the ground, and we're coming into bridge pose. Your hands are at your side, pressing into the earth. Press into your heels, lift your hips high. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll the spine down. Come into happy baby here. Your shoulders should still be on the ground, your low back reaching towards the ground, the back of your neck long, your chin tucked in. Press your feet into your hands into your feet. Bring your heels together, your knees are out wide, and then just come back into happy baby. You can do this a few times or any movement that feels good. Extend your feet up to the sky, take any last pose you'd like to take, and then extend your legs out whenever you're ready. Allow your feet to fall apart. Allow your palms to face upwards. Close your eyes and just breathe. Shavasana. Slowly deepen your breath, coming back into your body. You can begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then when you're ready, slowly bring your heels to the ground, and you can windshield wiper your legs side to side. And then rolling to your right hand side and taking a couple breaths in this position. When you're ready, push yourself up, come to a cross-legged seat. And begin to rub your thighs and your shins, massage your feet, grounding back into the day. Rub your palms together. Really feel your skin beneath your fingertips. Take that energy you just created and rub it all through your head, your scalp, your face, the back of your neck. And just feeling your body. Thanking yourself, enjoying this. You can give a little wiggle, a smile, and a couple deep breaths. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank yourself for making it to the mat, and thank you for doing yoga with me. Enjoy your day. I'll see you next time. If you liked today's class, please like, share, and subscribe. Today's class was filmed in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, in an open-air meditation sanctuary called OMS. You've got to check it out.